All right. Hey everyone, welcome to another Lego building kind of a chill session, as I like to call Let's Click Together. So today I'm building this one right here, which is little D-0. Set 75278. That was one of these cool little droids that was for the Rise of Skywalker release for that semi-new movie, but not so much anymore. Now it's kind of all Mandalorian all the time, which I don't mind. I have another build coming up for that in the near future. But, anyways, but I did want to spend some time doing this kind of a nice, chill build session for this guy here, and just wanted to wish you all a U.S. Happy Veterans Day and a good morning in my neck of the woods. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure most of this stuff is running. That I can be heard, I think. The mic does look legitimately running on that side. Camera's still going. Ring light's still blinding me. The other floodlight is doing its hardest. Okie doke. And looks like we might be ready to go. So, I did have a knife, but I will not use a knife because it's in my case, I'll use a pencil. Almost as effective, twice as messy. And to be honest, I've had D-0 here for quite some time and just never really found that same time to put into building him. But I do have the time now, so I'd love to spend it streaming and building and just showing some appreciation for this little guy, which I think did not get his due. Other than saying, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, tubes. So even the box, and even, yeah, his size dimensions, 10.5 inches, or 27 centimeters, seems pretty big. It's only about 500-ish pieces, so, it doesn't feel like it'll be that too difficult of a build. So I might do this all in one single sitting, one single session. Alright. Got a cool little sticker there. Usually you've seen those on the Ultimate Collector Series sets. Got a second book. One, two, three, 4 bags. Not bad. You know what, as chill session as this probably will be, or at least what I'll attempt to make it be, I'll probably blast through this as fast as possible. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at you already have it's not a sticker at least, so it's like a printed piece. So, alright. With that said, let's go ahead and get started on building D-0. So back when the world wasn't crazy, insane, and primarily left being at home, I really did enjoy going to the Disneyland parks here in California. And I used to see back when this movie came out, they had quite a marketing push for D-0, and they wanted all these cool little things, these water bottles that are shaped like D-0, these keychains that are shaped like D-0, and these cool little talking electronic parts that, you know, made little droid sounds like D-0. But the sucky part was that the little robotic button powered toys didn't make the D-0 voice or the sound, so I don't know if they wanted to keep that as a mystery, but like, come on, man. If you press that button, it says no, thank you, or no. I would have bought that in an instant, but instead it just kind of made the kind of the beeping noises that an average droid robot would make. It's kind of fun. Rubber tubes. All right. So, as with all my previous builds that probably none of you really watched, I'll still talk about and fill up some airtime. Is that I don't separate by the colors or the shapes or whatnot. My strategy here is to essentially find the piece almost Where's Waldo style and just build it from there. So it looks like bag one. We are building the wheel. Alright. Take a sip out of my newly purchased pink Starbucks Disneyland mug. A little bit of coffee. And alright, let's get started. Good morning, everyone. Two of these. And so most of the time you'll probably see the top part of my bald head and me staring down and trying to build it. So hence the purpose of this camera here, that I'm not ignoring you, but I'm focused at a somewhat breakneck speed. Alright. So far so good. Okay. I do like the choice of colors. We're going with these yellows and blues, browns and blacks. Very different from the usual grays, blacks, silvers that I'm really used to when I'm building the other Star Wars Lego sets. So I'm gonna get two here, and about one of those. Does anyone remember when? Was it this time of the year? Yeah, I think it was. It was this time of the year. And then they had Triple Force Friday or Triple Force Monday. And it was the trifecta of Rise of Skywalker, the third film in the sequel trilogy. It's kind of cool. Although I have quite a few of those now. It was Rise of Skywalker. Also releasing was the newest video game, which is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and this little known thing on the recently launched Disney Plus called The Mandalorian. And so I remember there's that triple threat of all three of those, and I remember the marketing push was so heavy for Rise of Skywalker, rightfully so. You know, it's the big budget film. It's got the legacy to carry on. It's got all the best stars in it. As hopefully they were utilized. But who would have guessed that it was the other two? It was the other two that had the the kind of the more breakout style popularity. You know, definitely The Mandalorian, and without a doubt, the just the general kind of a positive reviews for the Jedi Fallen Order video game with Cal Kestis, and even that cool little droid too. Dang, I forgot his name already. Which I'm excited to replay. And so, right after that first episode of The Mandalorian, hype, of course, but man, was I hooked. Man, oh man, I was super hooked. Granted, I was a big fan of the Rise of Skywalker. You know, I wasn't that big of a fan of Last Jedi in retrospect. I did really rewatch, Last Jedi now that it was on Disney Plus, like 4 more times, 5 more times. And I did like it. Eventually, you know. I had to treat it the same way as I did the Clone Wars or Episode 2 film, which is like, it's telling its story. You can laugh at it. I'm not taking any of it seriously. There's some pretty good comedic beats. There's a lot of like lame beats. And but after watching Rise of Skywalker, I'm like, the thing that coursed through my brain was, what could have been if it was just that one nicely cohesive story. And I'm not bringing back the George Lucas could have, would have. Man, look at this color scheme. Really cool. That looks like very perfectly kindergarten. And so I'm thinking, what would it have been if there was just this kind of overarching lore master, the story master creator, you know? I'd say no. This is the kind of story that needed to be told, or at least this is the beats that I wanted to hark back to. The fan service to add, the fan service not to add, you know, all of that stuff. But still in all this hindsight and retrospect, I think Disney was really going all out on the multimedia barrage of information. So that includes like the book deals, the video games, the TV series, you know, the exclusive merchandise. Let's see, Clone Wars Season 7 coming back, so they really wanted to assault every one of the senses as best they can. Galaxy's Edge in the Disney parks, no complaints here. But they really wanted to, like, you know, leverage everything they can out of the Star Wars IP. And so it was bound to happen, that kind of like oversaturation, because fans like us were so used to seeing Star Wars kind of not so much trickle, but, you know, in good frequency, whether it's a TV show, a movie, something to kind of gear up, to hype up about. So I wasn't really used to that kind of annual or every couple months type of schedule. So sometimes it's just a little too much. So after all that barrage, I think people were just kind of done for now with that whole with the Star Wars IP. Not so much Mandalorian, because it was on that drip feed weekly episodic release. When it comes to, like, you know, videos and whatnot, or movies and films and whatnot. Dang, that is a good solid chunky piece. Alright, so continuing our chill build. Don't fret that I may mysteriously start talking to myself. Because I'm talking to the Lego pieces most of the time. And I'm hoping I got the camera set up correctly, you know? I'm looking on the other monitor there. Alright. Get the old D-0 tubing out. Alright. Easier. So I need 12 pieces. 12 pieces. Okay, makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Maybe? No. Did I miscount? Miscounted. One more. 6, 6, 6. And then 6 of these. And then another 6 of these. Just so I know I'm not getting a little bit over those. Push these over to the side. So, is this therapeutic? Absolutely. Is this fun to do? Absolutely. Do I have space for all of these after they're built? No, not at all. But, you know, I figured I have the kind of supporting technology to get a little bit out of that anxiety bubble. Might as well leverage the technology and kind of stream it. Talk to myself more than I usually do. And just have a good time building some Legos. So it wants all 12 on this side. Well, heck, this is new for me, building Legos. Threading these through these rubber tubes. Oh yeah, like I said, so bouts of quietness. And thoughtful inward reflection, mostly. On the bright side, making progress to bag number 1 already. And so, alright. So far, so good. I gotta remember once in a while to actually look up so you don't have to see the little shiny bald head. I think you gotta start looking into adding some equally somewhat chill background music, so it's not just me piping in with my voice once in a while. Alright. Good. There, we got our flat pins. Only one? Only one. 2 these, 4 these. Okay. 1, 2. 1 and 2. These 2 of these. Ooh, what's an okay click? That's the click I was waiting for, but it's an okay click. Now this one has to, almost made that mistake. So this one can hide there. And bam. There. Yeah. Yeah, this almost looks like a little droid on it, all in itself. goes in there. 10. Times. Plug up the other side of the tube. Hope I put that in right so it doesn't shoot out. Gotcha. Try to make sure to put that in backwards or upside down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And of course, there's always that extra. 6, 8, 10, 2 extras. A lot of extras. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Alright. Same old? Yep, same old. Okay, so far so good. Nothing's broken or fallen apart yet. Okay. We got some pretty good. Oh, take it back. I thought I was getting some pretty good snaps. That was good. That was like a 4. That was 3. 0. I think. Man. Alright, but they all resemble little baby Yodas too. Okay. There we go. Did I make 12? I hope I made 12. I hope. I can see where the majority of these 500 pieces went. Dang, that's for sure. Yeah, that's cool. One kind of spine. Yeah, I forgot what D-0 looked like now. Where is it supposed to go? And 24 pieces. Alright, there we go. Man, crazy respect to the geniuses, you know, that can just literally re-envision something into just pieces, plastic pieces, and just that much imagination and collaboration, you know, to pull something like this off. It's so cool. To all the engineers and designers at LEGO, heck yeah, man, heck yeah. I forgot where I watched that LEGO documentary. Might have been Netflix. Let me see here. Okay, we're good there. Here. Bag one's already coming out to a close. Go. I lost track of where I was. There you go. SAR. Got a piece there. Just make sure I'm not confusing myself. Match that to that. And there you go. Okay, so I'm facing up. This will also face up. Let's go and plug these. I really do like the resistance. Not that resistance, but that when you have to put these kind of these little brown studs. You really gotta wedge it into that tube, you know? Or at least attempt to. Best you can, like I am. There you go. One more. Bam. All right. So, flip this. Take this. All right. Oh, cool. Ah, look at that. I forgot that was the wheel. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. So we go all the way around. And does it connect? And this will also try to go all the way around. Let's hope. I'm gonna reserve my praise until I actually get this correct. Close that in. Make sure I plug those brown studs in correctly, or at least as best I can. Like I said, okay, now I can praise it. Genius, look at that. Look at that, just the kind of the representation of the wheel. Doesn't roll, but still. Look at that. Super cool, huh? And since it doesn't roll, it'll be here for all to display. Oh, and I pop this up. No, no, I promise. Okay, making sure. Not breaking anything else. There you go. Cool. Oh no, I did it again. Dang it. Cool. Ta-da! Ta-da! That alone was already fun. That's our first bag. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our bonus pieces. Set those to the side. Bag 2. Bag 2, you're up. I was worried I didn't unmute the mic. Sound like it hasn't happened before. Bag 2. And piece. Okay, get it to there. Or at least from one single piece. Teach you guys a bit. Here. Oh no. We want it to be centered, but it's not centered. There you go. One there. Not there. And get one of these pieces. These all the same, yeah. These really like mess me up because I think it's all the same, right? There you go. There you go. I can't rotate them in my head well enough. Oh, I did it again. I gotta like glue that piece, huh? Yeah. It clips my like fingernail just perfectly. So, and they would like that one. Right here. Yep, yep. And two of those. Right there. You know, this just kind of makes it hard to see, but I'm just kind of building out the stone rock like base. Two of those. Those the same? Yeah. One of those. Two of these. Okay. Maybe putting that there will prevent me from snagging those things off again. Bam. Put that there. Alright. Put it here. Okay, so there we go. Incredibly chill type of build. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Good. I didn't skip a piece there. Good. One. Two. So we're still here. On this one here. Got a piece. Oops. Missed that one. But this belongs there. A lot of brown pieces. So it's dirt, rocks. There you go. Just adding a little bit of that detail, right? Looks good. Looks good. Okay. So I need 2 of those, 1 of these, 2 of these. Boom. 500 pieces, 400 of them. There's this cool little rocky, rocky outcrop. Alright, now it's time to add some detail into little D-0. Well, not so much little, but D-0 here. Two, one. Bam. Okay. I need 2 of these. I shall borrow. I am digging this cool white and green aspect. Why am I recommend 2 for some reason? Is it bubble in it? Ooh, look at that. So unlike Star Wars. Actually, it's called, reminds me of A-Wing as well too. Oops. Ooh, that's a good click. That's 5.5. Okay. Ooh, that's a healthy bill of materials. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right. I have to get this checked. Okay, all right. I like what you're getting at. So let's keep this color coordinated. Green on green, white on white. Bing. 2 of them, right? 2 times? 2 times. So also the thing I like about the Star Wars Legos is that they're very symmetrical. You know, you're gonna, if you're building a robot walker, you know, you're building 4 of those legs. If you're building the spaceship, you know, you're building those 2 wings or 4 wings if we're talking like an X-wing here. And then in this case, you're building droids. You'll know that you're always building stuff in left side, right side, top, bottom, you know, And so it's usually the first time you build the piece. In this case, when I was building the AT-AT, the four-legged robot walker, I'm like, oh, this took forever to build that first leg. And then I realized I have to build 3 more of those. I'm like, oh, okay, I got it down. And so like the other 3 legs, I built that one pretty quick. So I'm getting the kind of same vibes here. Like I have a feeling I'm gonna build the other half here. So the practice I'm getting it now will help me build the other pieces a little bit quicker. Okay. One of those. And 2 of these. Got 1 of those, got 4 of those, 2 of those. I need 1 of these slightly longer ones. There you are. So 4. Gotta make sure at least the camera is still that I'm not building it like this and you can't really see it because I'm staring at it so close. So I gotta make sure at least the camera is still focused. Did I do that right? I don't think so. I already got the wrong pieces. Oh, I did forget. There you go. So I need it. And then the 4 little mini slopes. All right. And connected. Cool. Look at that. That's the green and white saucer. Time to add some much deserved details. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2. 6. Telling you, this kind of imagination I do not have. And just imagine there's like thousands upon different styles and shapes of Lego pieces. Which one to use, which one that'll make it look best, which one that'll like perfectly encapsulate what the original creator's intent was. So cool, man. So cool. So I need a circular, 1 of these, and a handy black stud. Got that there. Cool. All right, so it looks like here we're now ready to be connected to the overall piece. Very cool. Look at that. Very cool. Very solid, that's for sure. Okay, doke. So I want to get 2 ahead of myself, so let's get the piece that we need. Red, blue, yellow, black. All good choices. I flipped the book that didn't turn the page. Ooh, very cool purple. That's very hiding. One of those. Oh man, I just lost that snazzy purple color. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. So those are sticking out that way. Whew. I don't want to make that mistake. 1 and 2. Aha. Sorry. Funny hiding. One, 2, 2. Nice. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2. 2. 4 of those. Looks like we're almost coming to the end of bag 2. We'll use 4. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Yep. 4 and 4. There you go. And yeah, I didn't realize that I was building the same thing as last time, but now it's a lot more straightforward, I think. Making some good progress. But to be honest, I might prolong the inevitable and finish the last 2 bags on another time. Okay. 1, boom. See kind of how much faster it is. Like I said, everything's built so symmetrically. Now this is the 4th time I'm making this. All that time I used to reference the instruction manual. Not needed as much. Look at that. Cool. Very solid. Let's go 2, 1, 2. I remember these. 2. 4 these again. Let's say 2, 1, 2, 4. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Kinda gotcha. Almost gotcha. Okay, okay. Perfect. Ooh, a little bit of different methods. I like it. I like it. Shoulder, shoulder. Coffee? Yes. So this one, oh no, I'm supposed to go to the edge. I messed it up. You can't really see it, but I messed it up. That is where this little handy dandy tool comes. So compared to the ATSC that I did in the previous build, so glad I don't have to deal with all those dang stickers. This is just a little bit more straightforward, except for that one, the decal over there. That I'm happy for. I have to go through all that stress of like lining up the sticker because I know I'll mess that up. Did I forget something? I did. I overdid it. There we go. Yeah, totally overdid it. So, one, and one. A little bit of cool detailing here. No complaints. Put this one there. I think that's pretty much a done deal. Boom. And we now have our fully formed base of little D-0. 10 inches, 10 inches. About yay. Very cool. Well, shucks. I think I'm going to split this into two parts, even though I did have the initial promise of finishing this build. But I feel like this won't take that much longer. And so I'll probably take that necessary break and come back to do another build of this one. Well, shucks, that's it from me. Thanks for sticking around or even watching this after the fact of a very somewhat chill part 1 build of little D-0. Lego size D-0. And so with that, please feel free to hit me up on YouTube or attempt on Twitter. I have an Instagram channel that I have yet to advertise. But outside of that, thanks for sticking around and watching this even as an archive, and I'll see you next time. Bye.